Oli, a 0-0 draw today against Bournemouth. Could it have been more for your side?
Yeah, definitely. I think the boys are in there gutted a little bit that it kind of feels like 2 points dropped. We've had enough clear-cut chances there, and then the penalty that I have no idea how the referee hasn't given it, which is beyond crazy. I've seen it on the pitch and I knew it was a Stonewall penalty, and then we've seen it back even more, and it's even more of a penalty than I first thought. So that's very disappointing from our point of view. The ref couldn't even explain himself when it came to that. But like I say, we've had that, and then we've had 3 or 4 clear-cut one-on-one or goal-scoring opportunities that we should be taking.
How much of a frustration is that, particularly bearing in mind he was in a great position, it seemed, to give it as well?
Yeah, no, I think you can't have been more than 4 or 5 yards away from the tackle. I've flicked it over to Morgan, he's got on the ball, he's touched the ball, and then the lads just absolutely wiped him out, got nowhere near the ball. I asked the referee for an explanation, and he couldn't come up with anything. He just told me to move away. I asked him politely, asked him not so politely, and both times he told me to move away, which we make mistakes like that, and we're held accountable for it. So I think it's only right that they are as well.
And in terms of the game, you created a couple of good opportunities as well. It was a tight game, it was a tense game, but do you feel it was kind of deserved at that point if you had got a break?
Definitely, that the shouts from all their boys at the end was, hold on, because it'd be a good point for them, because we've missed the chances. There's definitely some clear-cut chances. Some good football that we've played to get through a lot of the time, and then we've got the set pieces and the longer option with the diags with Morgan running in behind, which is something we've worked on all week, and Morgs has got in on that one as well. So I think it shows where we want to be in the league. We've come up against a team that's supposed to make the most chances in the league, and I don't remember Wes really having a save to make, whereas their keepers probably kept them in it at times, which shows where we want to be up in the league. We want to be in the position that they're in, and performances like that 9 times out of 10 you get the result.
And you've had to be patient for the chances as well, some coming on the counter-attack, some good moves as well, and just a shame their keepers decided to turn up and make a couple of great saves for Morgan.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you say, we had different ways that we knew we could hurt them. We knew that with the 4 at the back, they were very open. So sometimes if we had to sit in and then counter-attack, I think the one in the first half where we've countered, I think Flecky played it into me, and then me and Morgs had a bit of link-up, and the keeper's made a very good save, to be fair to him, and then we've got, like I say, the option of playing it onto Kelly, onto the left-sided centre-half, and then Morgan running behind. We fancied our chances with those 2 partnerships and match-ups as well. So, they've worked something we've worked on in the training ground, and, like I say, from our point of view, it's just different. Frustrating that we haven't managed to get a goal.
What does it say about your chances of going up this season, that you've beaten QPR 1-0, you've got 0-0 with Bournemouth, it's another 2 clean sheets, 4 points, things seems to be moving in the right direction still?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're so confident at home. I don't think anyone wants to come here and play. Like I say, the Bournemouth boys at the end were buzzing with that result. It just shows how they've got off with that, I think, in a way. It's a tough place to come. Everyone's been here before as an away player. It's a horrible place to come, and especially when we're showing the form that we can be. When the physical side of it's right, we can show that we can play the football at the same time to hurt teams right at the top of the division. So, yeah, we've got some big games coming up now. The Friday, Monday is going to be massive for us. We get 2 good results there, and we're well on our way.
How tough a week has it been for you personally? We heard that you were ill ahead of the QPR game, and do you feel pretty drained right now?
Yeah, I can't catch a break at the minute, whether it's injury, illness, whatever. But I spoke with the gaffer on Tuesday, woke up throwing up all day and stuff. And I said I'm playing, I can't miss another game. It's doing my head in on the side watching, and it's 2 games I've travelled to now to try and leave it as late as possible and try and do a fitness test, and 2 games that I've missed out on, away games. So I said to the gaffer, I'm coming. I might not be able to manage the 90, but I'll give you everything I've got. And it was good to get back out there on Tuesday, and it was a good result for the boys, and I'm slowly getting into it. I feel like my fitness is good generally. Obviously, like you said, I've been a bit drained this week, not really eating that much at the start of the week, but I feel like now with them 2 games behind me, I'm ready to go and nearly getting to 100% now.
How determined are you to have a big finish to the season? It's been a long time without that league goal. Do you feel it's coming?
I definitely know. Like I said, I've had a few interviews about it. It's not something you can stress about. You're in the team to do your job, and a part of that is to score goals as well. So I'm always going into the game confident. Just hoping one little wouldn't fall to me like it fell into the big man at the end there. I think he's got a nosebleed from actually having a shot in their box. But one will drop. Just got to keep putting in the performances. The worst thing you can do as a striker. I speak to Jack a lot about it. Jack's told me he's been there and stuff, and the worst thing you can do is stress too much about it and overcomplicate things, try and do things that you wouldn't want to do. But you know, I'm going to be a big part of the running now. You know, obviously with Billy out, so there's a lot of responsibility on my shoulders to put the performances in and hopefully get a couple of goals.
Yeah, especially with Billy, but also David McGoldrick and Rhian Brewster. You know, it can't be lost just how many big players this side has lost over the past few months.
Definitely, look at that. You look Bash, Jaden, Rhian did. You know, it's a big part of the squad, and you know, I think it's testament to the squad to show how well they've carried on with the form they've done without the players that we were missing. So there's a big responsibility, like I said, but you know, I've always been kind of the main striker, whatever club I've ever been at. So it's not really anything new to me. Just get back in a run of form and hopefully, like I say, fire a few before the end of the season.